Hey y'all, it's Rev Tommy Two-Tone, and once again we're making our annual trek to Panama City Beach, Florida. Of course, you won't see these vlogs until I get back, but I'm going to try to vlog some of the more interesting sights down on the beach. This year we plan to fish out on the state pier, maybe catch a fish or two. We're going to maybe see a museum. Who knows what all we're going to do. I will say this though, guys, I'm going with 3 women. Yes. Go ahead and start praying for me. It's going to be that kind of trip. No, I'm joking. Actually, my wife, my mother-in-law, and my wife's sister will be down there, and I think I'm going to have a blast with them. But I do like to have fun and make a joke, you know, being by myself. I'll probably actually be the luckiest man in Panama City. Anyway, we'll see you on the next clip. Hey, guys, I'm here at a rest area in Ponce de Leon, Florida, headed to Panama City, like I said before, and just out stretching the legs while the wife and the mother-in-law go to the restroom. I've already been. It takes them a lot longer. They're women. I know that was a sexist remark. Maybe I'll edit it out. Maybe I won't. It's the truth, though. It does take women longer. Anyway, it's a real nice rest area. One of the nicer ones on the trip from Birmingham to Panama City. Let's take a look. There's the actual building, and this little wooded area I'm walking around just trying to stretch my legs. 7 weeks ago today I had a complete hip replacement surgery, and feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. But this is a very nice area. Already in the sand. We're only 45 minutes outside of Panama City, so very close to the coast. In my next clip, you will see the beach, and we will begin our week-long vacation. Hey guys, what's going on? I'm here at the beach. At the moment it's been raining a pretty good bit due to the tropical storm that hit the Texas coast, has also affected the coast here in Panama City. Right now the sun's out, but looking out over the horizon, which I'll give you a view in a minute because we're up here on the 21st floor in a penthouse condo in a very nice place, but I'll show you that in a minute. I'm here with 3 women. I don't know if I mentioned that on the first clip, but I came with my wife, and sometimes I've had enough. I mean, no offense to my wife, but my gosh. Because both our ideas of a beach vacation are kind of 2 different things. But now we're down here with her mom and her sister. And so it's been interesting, to say the least. Trying to decide where to eat, eating while trying to decide where we're going to eat the next time it's time to eat. I don't get all that. I mean, you know what? I just go somewhere and eat. And I mean, there are hundreds of places down here that have excellent seafood. So good food's not hard to find. Now there are places that are touristy, but look, this is the middle of September. There are no crowds down here. Every restaurant we've been to, there's been 0 wait, just immediately seated. And even though they're short-staffed, we've gotten our food on time, and it's been very good. However, making the decision to decide where we're going to eat's been quite interesting, to say the least, among other things. But because it's raining and the ladies can't go down to the beach and they can't go down to the pool, they decided to go shopping. Well, my wife knows that one thing I hate is shopping. If I need something, I go get it, and come home. I don't spend my time walking around stores and going from store to store to store. But that's something they like to do, and that's cool because it leaves me by myself. Now, one of the things that I like to do when I come to the beach is I love oysters on the half shell. I love oysters Rockefeller. I love fried oysters. Well, the problem is, so far, nowhere we've been, even the oyster houses have not had any fresh oysters on the half shell. A couple of weeks ago, the Hurricane Ida came through, and because Apalachicola Basin, that whole area is shut down for oysters. The oyster trade has been shut down from Louisiana and Texas. Well, there are farm-raised oysters in Bayou La Batterie, Alabama, but they're not making it this far. They're staying in that area and just a little bit maybe to Pensacola and getting sold out before they ever get this way. However, I had an inside tip, so I called Shuckums this morning. Shuckums is an oyster pub directly across the street from where we're staying. Well, catty-cornered, but I mean it's a walk, you know. And so I'm going to go to Shuckums and have me a couple of dozen raw oysters here in a few minutes. It is 15 afternoon on Wednesday afternoon. We're not going home till Sunday. Wednesday afternoon, September the 15th, 2021. Just for future reference, because I do have several Panama City videos. I did not bring my Segway this year because 7 weeks ago I received a complete hip replacement on my left hip, and even though I can ride the Segway and did ride it for about 5 miles at home before I even came down here, my wife decided for me that I was not going to bring it and risk injuring myself. But if you go back and look at last year's video, you see that what I ride it on is a good straight trail made for bicycles, segways, walking and running. Also, there's a gated neighborhood I ride it in. I've taken it 3 years in a row. This year's the 4th. No, this would be the 3rd year. And I just didn't bring it. However, I brought the Mini 2, the DJI Mini 2. I've flown it once. I have some video from that from yesterday morning. I wanted to fly it from the balcony up here on the 21st floor. However, the condo rules specifically say no drones on the property shall be flown. Well, what I did was I went down to the beach where it's public property and took off, and I flew it up and around the building that we're staying in, and a new building that's being constructed, and that's kind of cool. By the way, I do have a dead cat on the road microphone, but you still may hear the beach. We can still hear the waves, and that's really cool. From time to time, some F-18s will fly by from Pensacola. They're patrolling the coast. The cloud base is so low now, though, all you can do is hear them. You won't be able to see them. Hopefully this week I'll get film of that, because sometimes they'll do some antics out over the Gulf, and it's interesting watching them pretend like they're dog fighting. But anyway, let me go ahead and pick up the camera and show you what's going on out here in the view and what the weather looks like. So this camera's not on a gimbal, but it is my Sony, and I can zoom it. I'll show you how far we're staying from the pier, park, and the pier. Oh yeah, the sun's out. Now there's people on the beach. There were people on the beach. There are now. I think they're going to walk over Shuckums and have me some oysters. Possibly a cold crack here. If you get me in trouble with my wife. Christians, and I'm just a Methodist, and I don't think beer's going to see me better. There's the pier, I can see now. Let's see what's in the yeah. Cool. Alright, I'm going to cut this clip and we'll get back to you later. Check it.